a look at your weather forecast, everybody. We're starting off with some broken clouds around the region with some cooler air that is rushing in behind the weather system that brought in a couple showers yesterday evening. Obviously not a big rain producer, but it is a fairly decent wind producer, and we've had some gusts 35 to even 40 miles per hour over the past couple hours in Grand Rapids, and it will stay on the windy side for today. Luckily, it's not tugging down any of this late season Arctic air, which is well northward into Canada, but actually there is some pretty darn cold air even in the southern provinces there of Canada. Once you get into the lower 48, though, it starts to moderate into the teens, 20s, and 30s, and that's where we'll be situated generally in these hours today. The upper 30s to around 40 degrees. The overnight lows as cold as the 20s over the next really 5 to 7 days. We've got some marginally cold air, I would say. Definitely not below normal type of a pattern upcoming, but right around normal to above normal at times. You see the streamlines on the map. Those are the west-northwest winds that are blowing in some of this chillier type of a feel to start off. And we're not going to rise a whole lot today, so we'll probably drop back a few degrees by the time we get to 7, 8, 9 o'clock, level off, and then begin to rise a few into the afternoon. Officially, the numbers tied to these winds, gusting to 35 in GR, 36 Ionia. If you can believe it, it's actually a little bit lesser along the lakeshore, but you'll get your gust today as well at 30 to 35 plus at times. Feels like temperatures in the upper 20s, and they are likely to hold there for pretty much all of this Friday, and it stays chilly over the weekend too. So what you're seeing for the day planner today is going to be reproduced for Saturday and Sunday. The most clouds centered this morning, the best sunshine centered this afternoon. Coupled with those winds, we do have some lakeshore flood advisories, but only once you get into Muskegon and Oceana counties. That's where some of the waves are expected to be greatest, and some additional lakeshore erosion can be anticipated even further southward as well, but not to the threshold where there is an advisory for today. The low pressure that did bring the showers yesterday evening, that is moving away, but the big circulation around it keeping us on the brisk side for today. Cool weekend ahead, but quiet in terms of any precipitation. We don't have any big storms on the horizon going right out through the middle of next week. Now, once we get towards Thursday and Friday of next week, there can be some rainmakers, so we'll keep an eye on those, but obviously several days down the line. Future Track HD, if you look closely, it is detecting some of these low-level clouds. It tries to get rid of those pretty quickly as we go through the mid to late morning. I do think there is some prospect for even breaks of sun this morning, but the best wider spread blue skies and sunshine will be materializing as we go through the afternoon and into tonight. We'll still be left with mostly clear skies. Some additional clouds will tend to come in, though, because there will be a weather system passing to our south over the weekend. Watch as this begins to expand out. You'll pick up on a band of snow showers and rain showers that will be grazing right off to the south of the border there through later Saturday and into Sunday morning. But in fact, it gets squashed well down to the south on Sunday, and a good amount of sunshine will be returning for the back half of the weekend, but not so much tomorrow. The northern edge of that system will be impacting us. I think a mostly cloudy look for Saturday, right around 40. It's going to be chilly. As you go towards Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, though, we will revive back into the 40s to around 50 degrees. Next chance of a shower looks to be Tuesday afternoon.